Second chair.
Don't know. Okay, I'm gonna have to use my phone. Oh, they had it all together. They just have to grab it.
We're live, folks.
So I'll just use my
live.
Hello.
I'm just going to cover a couple things here.
So
This is Don from Town of Western Civic Affairs. We're live from the town hall at the town hall in Western, the town of Western, New York, and we're going to be starting a zoning board meeting here in a few minutes. Carl DeFranco has just arrived, so we'll be going on in the building here in just a few moments to get set up in there with everything we need to bring this meeting live to you folks tonight at home. So I'm going to be doing a couple of things. I've got to share this feed with another site, Discover Westernville, and a few sites as well, like the town of Lee and the town of Paris, because those folks are listening as well tonight. Hi. And so we're going to be, is it okay to go in? Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll get that. You can go in and take this.
I didn't bring my. I thought I had my.
Happy spring.
Yeah. Nice to see the sunshine.
Yeah, as rare as it might be, it is actually wonderful when it actually shows up.
Yeah. It's warm too. It's nice. And we didn't get hit with that storm that supposedly was threatened. So that's a good thing.
There will be more.
Oh, I'm sure. Hey.
Hey, Jenny.
Hi, Carl.
Just send a letter to Hannah. Or to the email or something like that.
Oh, okay,
Whenever you want it to be effective.
okay.
Yeah, she does need something in writing.
Okay.
Oh, Diane, you're here.
I am. I had the wrong date that I was away.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to
I
have you.
was like, I thought everything happened last week, and I was away. Yeah. That's why I asked you. He said, no, be there. Right.
The audio video guy too?
Pardon?
So you're the audio video guy too?
Yeah, audio anyway.
Yeah.
They don't let me run the cameras yet.
My knees, Carl. But no hanky-panky.
Good, how are you?
I'm hanging in there. And you?
I guess we're hanging in there.
I get a little nervous when they start talking about the weather. And they use the T word. That's what you.
Oh, I thought you said thunderstorm.
Well, I know, they're talking about a train.
Yeah, they always always say that. Scared to have.
But I just assume it's not go that far. We got a lot of rain last Saturday and Sunday.
Yes, we did. Saturday especially.
Yeah.
How do you know they need new batteries?
When you turn the thing on,
It tells you? Oh, okay.
watch the little light. Goes on, see how it dims. Means the batteries are starting to get weak.
Oh,
I mean, they'll probably work for
It's a
tonight, but
copy of a petition that we had on the solar thing, so, that we tried to deliver on Thursday. But we need here.
Thank you. Nice job.
54 people.
Oh, I'm sorry, no, you gotta sit back over here. Sorry.
all right. All I have to do. Let's see, Vern is outside, so he'll be here.
Isn't Hippie still in Florida?
that's what they said. He did say that last time.
Is that because of my choices?
Pass that on.
And listen to it again and actually.
That's what I said, yes. For sale, yeah, they just. Hi.
Very good, yeah.
Hi.
I'll just switch to this.
Thank you, Carl. Settings, sounds and vibrations. Mute.
Oh, jeez.
How you doing?
I don't know.
Want me to tell you?
Yeah,
Go ask your wife.
we're not doing so good now.
Oh.
No, she's great.
Keeps you in order.
She's watching everything I'm saying right now.
Hey, Vern, how are you?
Good, how about yourself?
Yeah, doing well, thank you.
Got a barn full of baby goats.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, come by, I'll have them jump all over you.
I'll come by.
All right.
I'll bring, I got a barn full of baby kittens.
No, let's leave them home.
No, they'll take care of any field mice and free rodent controls.
On the agenda that we can see that you're going to talk about this evening.
It was an accident. It was, I don't know how that happened, but they took
Well, I
up,
can tell you, but we're.
Do you have an agenda?
yeah, well, they took up
I
residence.
did publish one online, I don't have one on paper.
I
Ferals.
look online right this minute.
If you look online under zoning board of appeals, you will see the agenda published there.
And also, are we going to know your names?
I will introduce everybody, yes.
Yeah, that's a feral cat. little kitten. That's when I was woodshed.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, our dogs found it. It was on abandoned or whatever. My neighbor found it.
Oh, okay.
Now, it basically thinks it's a dog and it chases all of our dogs around like she's in charge.
Really? An alpha. You got an alpha.
Somebody keeps taking this stuff.
There's about 6 people online watching.
Wow. Big numbers, huh? I don't, whatever.
Carl, would you be able to introduce yourself?
I will.
Thank you.
Yeah, I forgot the name tags, otherwise we'd have a different container. There she are. Good, and you?
How's it going?
Pass that down. Sure. Don't call me. Don't call me. Okay, I have 7 o'clock. We'll call the meeting to order. Recite the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You guys turn the mics on. April, would you turn your mic on, please?
This one?
Yeah.
Just turn it on.
Right on the little box there, just
That says it.
flip the switch on the top. If the light's on, it's on. Okay, yep, you're on. Way ahead of you, all right.
I know how to turn on switch.
All right, this is the April 28th meeting of the Zoning Board of Appeals of the Town of Western. Since I forgot to bring the name tags tonight, I will introduce all of the members that are here. William Camila, Diane Lux, I'm Carl DeFranco, I'm the board chair, Ryan Tebow, Jenny Merrick, April Arch is our secretary, and Vern Berry is a board member. We have a couple items on the agenda tonight. The first is the review and approval of the minutes from the last meeting. Everybody have a copy of it, had a chance to look through it?
And Mickey's out today. Yes.
We do have a missing member today. It's Dr. Mitchell Wilbert. He is out of town. We have 6 board members here. That constitutes a quorum. Anybody have any corrections or changes to the minutes?
I don't.
If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Also make.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor? Aye. All right, minutes are approved. We have one item of old business, and that is a consideration of a special use permit application by Sole Source Power for a solar installation on Sly Hill Road. Last week, we held a public hearing. This week, we are here to consider a proposed resolution for that special permit application. I did send a copy to all of the members of the board. Did everybody get a chance to look at it and read it?
Yes.
Yes.
Are there any comments that you wanted to offer on that resolution?
I don't have anything.
No.
Anybody? Okay, I will entertain a motion to approve a resolution for a special use permit application and to approve that special use
How
application.
about you table it? We
Sit down, please.
Don't you tell me to sit down.
I
We would
will-
like a moratorium. We gave you a petition there. We'd like you to consider it.
That's wonderful. I'll pass it on to the town board.
Please consider it.
The ZBA has no authority to pass a moratorium. You've wasted your time
You can
tonight.
table it. You
No,
can
we
table
are
it
not going-
anytime. Yes, you can.
We are not going to table it unless a member of the board requests we do so.
Well, we are, the public is requesting you do it. There's
Well, then you
52
talk to the
people.
town board about it. You do not
I'm-
talk to the ZBA.
I'm
We are
talking
not
to
in a
you.
position to even consider your petition.
You are in a position to table this.
We
right
are
now.
not.
Yes,
We
you are.
act for interpretations, variances, and applications for special use permits. That is the sole authority of the
And
ZBA.
you
We
can
do not
table
have
it
the authority to
anytime.
consider this, and
Yes,
we are
you
not going
do.
to.
You
If you do not be quiet, I will have you removed from the room.
Then have me removed.
Fine.
Call the police, and you better make sure I'm doing something criminal.
You are disturbing the meeting. You are interrupting a public meeting. If you do not cease and desist, I will call the sheriff and I will have a deputy remove you from the room. Is that clear?
Then it better be something criminal, Carl.
It doesn't have to be criminal. All it's got to be is disruptive to the meeting.
I will be quiet, but I am asking you to table this and have a moratorium on this. This is what the public, this is what the taxpayers want. But they do not want this passed tonight.
Do I have a
They want
motion to approve the resolution for the special permit application?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
I second.
Is there any further discussion from the board?
You are here for the people, not for yourselves. Not for this solar company either.
If there is no further discussion from the board, I will call for a vote. I'm going to ask by voice. So April, if you would record it on your form, on the last page there, we have the name of each of the members that are here. If you would mark that for us.
Yes.
Okay. Ryan Tebow,
Yes.
Jenny Merrick,
Yes.
Vern Berry,
Aye.
Bill Gamila,
Yes.
Diane Lux.
No.
Can you please provide a reason why you say no?
I just don't feel comfortable about the solar system in our area.
Okay, thank you. And the chair votes aye. We have 5 aye votes and 1 no vote. The resolution is carried. A special permit is granted. We do have members of Sole Source Power here tonight. I do have a copy of the resolution or the letter that you want. I will sign that at the completion of the meeting, and I will give you a copy of it. Okay. That concludes the old business. We do have one item of new business, and that is primarily informational for the board members and for the public that's here. There has been a proposal to build a multi-building apartment complex that would front onto Elmer Hill Road. I believe it's 100 units and an office building. One of the apartment units and the office building would be located within the town of Western. The remainder of the installation will be in the town of Lee. My understanding is that company made a presentation to the planning board of the town of Lee. They did not come to the planning board meeting last week, so we have no further information on their intent or what their plans look like. The process for that would also follow a special use permit, which means that there would have to be a seeker done, and that would be jointly done by the town of Lee and the town of Western. There would also be the full special use permit considerations that would have to be done as well. So that's just a particular piece of information that everybody has. When we actually receive an application, we'll place that announcement on the town website so everybody can see that. We will post whatever information is made available to us there so that everybody can see that as well. That's all I had on that particular thing. Vern, you had an item you wanted to bring up?
Yeah, last meeting, there was a discussion concerning a fuel spill at the heliport.
Right.
And I have an aviation background, so my ears perked up, and I regret I didn't see the news item. I did after the meeting go look at whatever news was available on that. And, you know, I saw a variety of spillage stats that said 90 gallons versus 400 gallons I heard in the meeting, and 250 gallons, whatever. A fuel spill is a pretty serious thing. And it looked like it was a gross error in some respects. Somehow or another, we managed to lose that much fuel on the ground. In my past, when those sorts of things happen, we did an investigation. There were mitigating circumstances that were in place or put in place that would prevent it from happening again. And my question is, you know, we gave a special use permit on the basis of environmental criteria as well as a number of other issues. And while, you know, we did address the spill, I don't know that the methodology of or corrective actions that are in place will mitigate it from ever happening again. And I think that I would recommend an investigation be done and related to whether they're still in compliance with the special use permit. So that's my request to the board to pursue that.
Okay. Our pretty much limit, since we did grant the special use permit, we can, and if you like, I will write the letter and I'll pass it by the board for you to look at, to the codes enforcement officer, whose responsibility it is to cover that. Once the permit is issued, it falls in his responsibility. And just strongly recommend that he review all of the criteria that went with the permit and ensure that they're complying with it. And ask him to investigate whether or not the operating company has taken additional steps to avoid that happening in the future. That's about our total limitation here.
Well, if he needs help, I mean, my background was oversight of worldwide fuel facilities.
Okay,
so
I will make him the offer that you're available for his assistance.
I give him a hand for, you know, knowledge and experience or whatever.
Well, plus I think he's a lieutenant in the Rome Fire Department, so I'm pretty sure he's going to have some pretty good background on that too. So
sure, absolutely.
Yeah, but we can do that.
Okay.
Okay. I will write that letter and I'll send it out to the board this week and we'll just pass it on to Scott.
Do we have to motion on that or?
No, I'll just go ahead and do that. We can do that informally.
All right.
Okay. Any other board members have any new business that we want to bring up? All right, the old business is concluded. If there's no further new business, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
That's a motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you all for being here. Do you have your own copy you want me to sign, or?
Well, we just said it.
I went ahead.
Bring one just in case.
I went ahead and filled in, all the blank stuff.
Good to see you.
Now,
Saw Bill the other day, the gas station there.
Town clerk of Western Department of Special Use Process.
Congratulations.
I figured you would handle that, but you'll mail it to post office box
Two firemen.
248,
Yeah.
it should have
And
Western
one
New
of
York.
them has family of
That's what they call them.
That means the codes officer will hit you up for some other.
So that's it for the zoning board here in the town of Western, where the town supervisor and the leaving in December town board member Larry Merrick are sitting here in the meeting as well. And of course, they know as well as the board does that it is their responsibility to listen to the people of the town of Western, and that the having the zoning board simply tell the constituents that they wasted their time completing a petition with 52 signatures on it, in opposition to this very proposal. Now, to waste, this is the same Carl DeFranco of the zoning board, the chairman of that board, that stated earlier that public comment is worth about as much as the weight of the air you breathe. So, of course, he is not going to entertain any public concerns with respect to a petition, nor should he. Those responsibilities laying directly in the laps of the town supervisor, in the lap of Larry Merrick over here, and the laps of all of the town board members, including these two right here. So as you can see, they didn't say anything in the meeting. They do know that they have this petition in their hands. They do know that it was received. In fact, they've said nothing, and it's been quite secretive with respect to anything on these two folks' sides with respect to that actual information having been received by the town, which it was. So it's kind of odd in a town like Western or any other town where the public, especially with such numbers, there's only 1,500, 1,800 people in the town of Western, and to have 52 people sign this petition is a major deal for a town. But to these two folks, it's not an issue whatsoever. In fact, they have said nothing in the past 4 or 5 days since that was served on them by the people. So they can, if they wish, simply negate this decision by the zoning board at any time they want. Whether they will do that or not, it's hard to say, because these two folks just don't care about the people in the town of Western, as you can see. Granted, there was only one verbal outcry tonight at the board meeting, but that's because in the town of Western, if you do speak, as you can see, you will be arrested. You will be removed from the building. And this is what Larry Merrick here, and this is what the town supervisor both agree is the standard protocol when it comes to communicating with the public here in Western. So that's it from the town hall here. I think we're good to go. We didn't have a lot of information given to us by Sole Source.
What's going on, lady? What?
I do want to say that Sole Source, from what I've seen and how I've worked with them, have been extremely professional through this whole project. In fact, it would behoove them to not be professional. They're only doing what the town board, these two folks here that are leaving, and other members of the board, including the zoning board, are allowing them to do. So Sole Source will push as many buttons as it needs to, and it's not a bad thing because they're just out to make money. So we don't fault Sole Source for what they're doing. They're simply a business making money, and they're going to do what they need to do to get on the agenda and get on the good side of these boards and get that special use permit as was provided for them today. As far as a business, they're not accountable whatsoever to the public with respect to how this vote went down. Who is accountable to the public is indeed the zoning board, the planning board, and the town board. The planning board for not having an updated comprehensive plan and using an old comprehensive plan that doesn't include solar to approve solar in the new zoning ordinance that is supposed to be totally resting on the back of the comprehensive plan, which it does not.
Well, we did. We've been through this for months.
So we have a zoning board then that develops zoning ordinance based on the planning board's approval that it's okay to put solar in the town. So they put an commercial overlay, industrial overlay over the entire town. I could put an industrial solar site anywhere, and the board could say no, we don't want it, or the board could say yeah, we want it. It doesn't really matter. We put it in the town park if we want. It's zoned for solar. The entire town is zoned for solar. Everything is zoned for industrial use in the town of Western, which is quite odd, but that's the way they got around this whole zoning ordinance and having solar in a town that doesn't support solar in its comprehensive plan. So therefore, what we have is a planning board that fails to create a properly formatted comprehensive plan, and then we have a zoning board that writes a brand new zoning ordinance based on nothing except arbitrary concerns of the board members. And then we have a town board that ushers that through and says it's fine because the town had to give approval for this to go down, what you see here. And so it did go down. Now, one constituent said that, well, geez, you know, Larry, Chairman DeFranco, you should listen to the people. And he should. He reports to the people, not to the town board. He's an appointed member of the town board, and he serves the people. He doesn't feel that way. The people feel he does. But in any case, we've got a situation here where the town wanted to make an arbitrary decision, put in this solar industrial complex, followed by another one next week. And as you all heard tonight, here comes that machine. These folks that were sitting here are not running. Well, one of them isn't running for town board. Again, that's Larry Merrick and Lynn Charney. So they could care less what decisions they make from now until December. So as we spoke to you about last month at the town board meeting, they're just getting started up with that grinding wheel, and they are going to pass whatever they want, whatever arbitrary processes they want, because they're not going to be held accountable after December 31st. So that's the way politics works in Western. What can we say? This is Don Peavy. I'm at the Town of Western Town Hall, Town of Western, New York, in the Eastern Block of Oneida County, where you can talk about political things in the town park, where you can talk about softball and soccer in the town park. You can talk about anything you want in the town park, but you can't express your political beliefs at the town park, because if you do, you'll be arrested, just like this constituent was going to be arrested tonight for speaking her mind in a public comment at a public meeting in front of a public board. Who could have thought? Thanks so much for joining us. Have a good night. And remember, Town of Western, Civic Affairs, we're here for you.
Tell them I said, tell them Shelby's father.